This is the new KQi100F. I'm going to unbox it in about 30 seconds and show you what's inside the box, and then I'm going to take it out for a full review. User manual and charging brick. Well, that was easy. That is possibly the simplest unboxing of an electric scooter I've ever experienced. Plug it into the wall for a few moments and that will activate the battery so I can turn it on. Super simple. Now you may remember, if you're subscribed to the channel, that I reviewed the new KQi100P just a couple of weeks ago. And this has 4 distinct differences between the P. In fact, this is sort of like the next level up, if you like, in the new lineup. And what I'm going to do today is just basically use this scooter the way I think it should be used, which is like an inner city sort of ride about. It could be a last mile solution. One of the things I used it for very recently, because you've just watched the unboxing, and what I did between the unboxing and today was I rode it all over the place. I rode it around the city. What I did the other day was I actually went to a soccer game to referee up at UVic. Now at the university, they charge money to park, which is kind of irritating. So what I do is I fold this up, put it in the trunk, drive up to the university, park for free close to the university, and then ride this for the last mile. Anywho, so what I'm gonna do, I've got Melissa behind the camera. Thank you very much, Melissa. I'm gonna ride it around. I'm gonna share with you what I like and what I don't like about the new KQi100F. So as I mentioned before, the P and the F, they have 4 distinct differences, but I'm gonna get to that a little bit later on. Just a quick reminder, this has a 300 watt motor with 600 watt peak. It's got a tiny little battery, just 243 watt hour battery. And it's got a little light at the front, plus it has suspension, which, you know what, if you're riding around and you hit a few bumps, this is perfect. And last I want to mention is it does have a weight capacity of 265 pounds, which is what I weigh, so that's perfect for me. It just does mean if you're on the heavier end of the scale, it's going to be a little bit less on the range. Anywho, let's go on, keep going, and we'll find another spot, and I'll share with you what I like, what I don't like about this little cute scooter. Let me show you the folding mechanism. As I'm showing this, I do want to share with you that Niu, they have a background in motorcycle manufacturing, and I've just found over the years of reviewing the new electric scooters, they're like just amazing quality. Everything just fits together beautifully. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure we turn it off, because I've made mistakes before. Remember before I was mentioning the P? This is the F. This is one of the differences. It has folding handlebars, which means even smaller. So if you're in an apartment or something like that, or if you're trying to put it in the trunk of your car, this is going to be so much easier. Quick release here, safety catch, and it goes down and it's locked into place. Now it's already locked up and you can pick it up. It's about 38 pounds. I'll put the exact weight right up here, but look at this. This is terrific. What a little, cute little scooter, easy to get around. And then to actually put it together is so simple. There's a little button at the back. You press it, lift it up, it locks into place. Safety catch is done. Fold up the handlebars, turn the power off, and you're off to the races. Love that about this scooter. Super, super compact. The second difference, it's got indicators on the side here, which is kind of handy. Third difference, a little bit of extra weight, like about half a pound. And then the fourth difference, it's about $100 more than the P version of the Niu. And for that, I think that's probably pretty reasonable. Like, especially if you're riding around at nighttime and you like the idea of being able to do indications and stuff like that, totally makes sense. And number 2, the folding handlebars. If you've got a really small space that you're trying to fit it all into, really, really good idea. So what do I like? What don't I like about the KQi100F? Well, what do I like? I love the idea that you can just fold up these handlebars so simply. I mean, that to me, I like that. Especially because when I do fit it in the trunk of the car, it just gives me the extra space, which is I just think that's terrific. I really like the folding mechanism. The folding mechanism on all the Nius that I've tried have been excellent, and this one does not disappoint. The brakes on this, terrific little brakes. We've got a brake at the front, we got regen braking as well. Love that. And suspension, the fact that you can have suspension on this is, I think that's just wild. At this price point to have suspension, that's amazing. What don't I like? I think the power, the battery size and the power. The battery size, it's really small. So if you're just doing short little hops throughout the city, hey, no problem whatsoever. But if you're a bigger person, just remember, you're gonna get a lot less range. I find that this is perfectly fine for those little darts into the city, going to the grocery store, that sort of thing, but it's not gonna be long distance by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not what it's designed for. So other than that, absolutely love the Niu KQi100F.